Tuscaloosa, Alabama should be a lot of fun tonight because the highest scoring Ole Miss Rebels are in town. And the Alabama players, coaches, and faithful have made this one personal because of Ole Miss's come-from-behind upset a year ago in Oxford. Welcome to the SEC on ESPN. A crucial early season SEC West collision in front of 102,000 in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Detail Chad Kelly and his story, the transfer from Clemson and East Mississippi Junior College, who'll get the call for Ole Miss. Nathan Noble to kick it off for Ole Miss. Ardarius Stewart and Kenyon Drake are deep. And here we go. Stewart makes a cut, loses the ball. Rebels fall on it. And Alabama, which had a disastrous special teams turnover a year ago in Oxford, fumbles away the opening kickoff.
And remember, turnovers last year, a big problem. This Ole Miss team has come in here with an attitude, and they get aggressive here on the opening kickoff. I couldn't tell if his own player may have kicked that ball loose. Yeah, his own player that time.
Just the second field goal attempt of the season for Gary Wunderlich. They've been scoring touchdowns, not field goals, and Alabama has to be pleased to give up only 3 after that fumble of the opening kickoff. Will Gleason punted 3 times combined in the first 2 games. This is his 3rd punt tonight. Delivers a line drive that goes off the hands of Cyrus Jones, who has to retreat and will be dropped way back at the 15-yard line by DeMarquise Gates. Comes some pressure. Bateman stands in, delivers downfield, and it's intercepted. Nobody in the area but Trey Elston. And look out, he's very dangerous with the ball in his hands. Elston into Alabama territory and dances out of the 25. Already his 3rd pick this season. The first 2 he took back. And the tie with another turnover sets up Ole Miss in good shape.
Chris, we were just talking about how he's kind of a ball hawk. Here he is playing center field. Now he starts over here, but you get man-to-man across the board. Watch how he works to the middle. Then he's just going to read the eyes of Bateman. You got man-to-man everywhere, and he's playing center field. A ball hawk does a great job of just playing a little backyard football, runs to the ball, and as you said, after he gets the ball in his hands,
wow. They'll try it again. This is Wilkins getting the edge, and he gets a crease and gets a 1st and goal at the 6. Liggins, handoff on the edge and just waltzing into the end zone is Jordan Wilkins. So they showed power, but then got to the edge, and the Rebels take the lead, cashing in the interception. A lot of options down close.
Yep. Backup tight end Zettergren right here just gets into the legs of Dylan Lee. And I think they're thinking with that jumbo look, they're coming into the interior.
Ole Miss points off turnovers tonight, and the Rebels take the lead in Tuscaloosa.
Put your hands in the earth. Let me know you out there. Put your hands.
It's why Saban says they lost in Oxford last year. They put that loss to Ole Miss on their own mistakes, and it's happening again tonight. This is Drake. He can change a game with a play. A good coverage by the Rebels. They knock him down short of the 20. The ball comes out again. Wait a minute. Turnover. Again, a fumble on the kickoff. It'll be Ole Miss ball, not a touchdown, but Carlos Davis recovered it.
It looked like it came out before the knee touched. 2nd time on a kickoff return. There's a helmet, and you've got that lot of contact. The ball.
3 receivers to the left. Kelly with the keeper. Tries to get to the edge. Lowers the shoulder, goes airborne, and dives in for a touchdown.
Chris, I can't help but think about everything that Chad Kelly has been through in his life.
You're right, he shows some grit.
Yeah, and this play's designed to get up in here, but there's nothing there. So he's kind of trying to figure out, and then he finally decides, I've got speed, I'm just going to try to bounce it and get out there. And now he knows he's got a safety and a linebacker. One goes low, and he goes up and over him. Then he gets hit by the linebacker, Hamilton.
But it's pretty good air here.
He sure does. He's a much better athlete.
Stewart is going to throw it. or wanted to anyway. In the end, is just going to be wrestled down for a loss. A physical tackle.
8 inches. Pick up the first down.
High snap. Kelly has to collect it. Makes a desperation heave into traffic. Treadwell off his hands and into the hands of Adebayo. A crazy carom and a touchdown for the Rebels. Oh my goodness. Kelly just threw it up. Treadwell had a play on it, and Adebayo was just there in the perfect position. 66 yards. Bobble the snap, throw it up to a prayer, go off a receiver's hand.
Bounce it off of the safety. Look at this. Look at the awareness. You know, looks like they're going to run the football. Here comes Reuben Foster. He just heaves it into the air, and he's counting on his guy Treadwell to go up and make a play. Now Treadwell goes up, but this ball bounces off the defender Fitzpatrick's helmet, 29. Goes right off of his helmet, right into the air. And Adebayo says, I will take that football and take it to the house. What else could go wrong for Nick Saban?
Position, so they need 9. Rebels are showing pressure. And they bring it. And Coker still has time, delivers in traffic, incomplete.
Christian Russell, a linebacker, sunk underneath it. They had a safety over top of it. Also, Mike Hilton's there. There are too many white jerseys. Played really never had a chance. Nate.
He went and collected it. Now Kelly on 3rd down to Treadwell, over the shoulder grab in Alabama territory. A beautiful throw, and finally we see number 1 make an impact play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting to see. He's got man-to-man against Cyrus Jones. He's got a huge advantage with his height.
Got to hurry. Kelly over the middle, wide open. Liggins running free, and he's another big guy, 6'3", 290-pound tight end. He says, I want to be more involved this year in the pass game.
Well, they blitzed their 2 linebackers. Watch the 2 inside linebackers, which opened up the hole. Great job of recognizing that by Kelly. The football as quickly as he can.
So Wonderlic, good from 32 earlier and good from 34 right there. So the Rebels, with a 49-yard drive, stretch the lead to 17. Do not come into Bryant-Denny Stadium and build 17-point leads on the Tide, and this guy is fed up. Coker flips it to Henry on the edge, and he's dropped for a loss. Denzel Condici shot through there, and the emotional Energizer bunny of that line. Coker delivers in traffic. Again, they're targeting Mulaney with Robert Foster out injured, and Mike Hilton's just all over him. Yeah, it pretty much says it all so far. I mean, there's time. There's plenty of time left in the game, but again, they're used to seeing the Tide roll and dominate.
Came in here expecting to win.
Walton hits a crease. Almost busted a huge run. Reuben Foster dragged him down. Would come in and do this. Completion on the far side, and breaking free is Core. Finally shoved out by Eddie Jackson, but another explosive play.
This is just aborting the play. Corner's trying to disguise it, but he comes late. And when he comes, watch Chad Kelly feel it, see it, get the ball out. As soon as he gets it out, the reason that's important is it gives the receiver a chance to make the safety miss him. And that's exactly what Cody Core does. He gets the ball, shakes the safety there, Matthias Smith, and now he picks up another 25-yard drive at the end of that drive.
Wonderlic, who remains perfect in his career inside of 50 yards. He's 10 for 10 and add 3 more points to a lead that has now reached 20 in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Third catch for Cody Core. And 2nd and 1. Kelly keeps it, throws it, and a completion. Core is running free. And a touchdown for Ole Miss. Kelly went right to the line of scrimmage, stopped and delivered. It's a page out of that Auburn.
This is going to be reviewed and should be changed, in my opinion.
After review, it has been determined that the quarterback was not beyond the line of scrimmage. Therefore, we have a touchdown.
I think he run off the zone read. Look, let's go slow here and watch how he shows the ball like, I'm going to run. And he gets the corner to come up and try to make a play. Marlon Humphrey, he came off the fake on the zone read, makes it look, trying to almost bait the corner. Watch this corner. He's thinking he's got coverage, comes off of him and has to come up to try to make a play in case Kelly was going to run it.
Tide need 5 on 3rd down, but it's intercepted. Coker threw it right into traffic, and C.J. Johnson, the senior captain, with the turnover.
Entire way. Watch him as he looks for the big tight end. You know you're going to go to him anyway, but when you stare him down, it makes it very easy for C.J. Johnson. He just sank it.
They fake it to Wilkins. Kelly throws for the end zone. Treadwell, jump ball, touchdown. He beat Cyrus Jones, and that might be the kill shot for the
Remember
Rebels.
how we talked about he's saving some things? There's no doubt. He did this last year. Hugh Freeze gets into these big games. He kind of feels things out like it's a boxing match in the first couple rounds. Look at the hands. Just takes it away from Cyrus Jones. They do this in practice. We watched them on Thursday in Oxford. I mean, I love to see big, strong receivers that are able to just go up and use their hands.
This is a rarity, folks. Alabama fans making their way to the exits, not because their team's winning in a blowout.
Anticipating run.
Kelly still has it, fires far side. Catch is made, and breaking free on the far side is DeMaurice Stringfellow.
A long throw, and again, the difference in this offense with Kelly is the arm strength. I mean, he's throwing that from the left hash to the boundary, and then Stringfellow there.
Receiver on that one. So Gleason rolls to his left, boots it away. Cyrus Jones is driven back inside the 10 and knocked down right there. Coker loops it downfield. Underthrown and intercepted by Tony Bridges, and that as Coker hits
name tonight. Edge guy that comes to the inside. Watch the center, one of the best in the SEC, Ryan Kelly right here. He goes around him. 227 pounds. He goes around him, gets the pressure. Coker just has to throw it, and he threw it so early. Kristen Stewart didn't even know the ball was in the air. He didn't know to turn and look.
Kelly keeps it, gets the edge, gets a first down, gets across the 45, and a flag comes out where he was tackled.
That was a horse collar, I think.
Rebels will rush 3. Coker fires near side to Howard. They pick up. No, now they rule it incomplete. And the last play, Hail Mary. Coker delivers over the middle, and that's dropped.
Just took his eye off the ball.
Coker heaves it. And it's incomplete, and that'll do it. Webster and Moore converged on the coverage, and the Ole Miss Rebels are going to beat Bama in back-to-back years, and for the first time in Tuscaloosa since 1988. And Chad Kelly has waited a long time to play on a stage this big. Quarterback's a road win, perhaps not the night he'd hoped for, but he finishes with 341 yards.
Chris, thank you so much, Coach. It's hard to believe it's been 27 years since Ole Miss has won in Tuscaloosa. Yeah. What did it take from your team tonight?
You know, just being who we are, really. Man, God has been so good to us, and you know, I love our coaches, I love our kids, our administration. We believe in one another, and my message right before the game was, you don't have to be something that you're not this time. Let's just go out there and handle the emotions and play. And I never would have guessed it had been 43-37. I didn't think it'd be that high scoring. But man, we're just blessed and honored to represent our university. And
Kelly and the Rebels come to Tuscaloosa, build a big lead, and then hold on for an upset of Alabama.